Mr. Norberg's not here today, so I've been asked to fill in. Just to be fair with everybody. Technology, I apparently broke the, anyway, I can't get into my tablet, so I've gone back to the old school paper. So if we make some mistakes, please bear with us. Don't be afraid to raise your hand and go fashioned and say, hey, we missed something. So, yep. You want to do it?
I can do it.
Okay. Do the roll call.
Chris Norberg is not present. Danielle Allen. Here. Tom Kitson.
Here.
Marilyn Shippert.
Present.
Dave Valley is not present. Tom Wilson is not present. And Bob Wilson is not present. Let's have him sit in.
John, would you mind sitting in as a fill in for it, please? Okay. Everybody had a chance to look at the minutes from the last meeting.
Yes, because my tablet is still working.
Well, I did look at them last night on the computer. If there's no correction or additions, we'll let them stand as read. Okay, we'll go through visitors. Let's just go through it again. Does anybody in the visitor group have anything they want to add or bring up at this point? Okay. Old business, the solar ordinance update. You want to get that? Or you
So for the solar update, as well as the pipeline ordinance discussion and the wind energy conversion system ordinance update, I'm going to be meeting with Chastain and Associates following the meeting today. The county did vote in February to approve their services. So we will be starting that process today, and hopefully we'll have something to report at the next meeting on those issues.
Okay. Excuse me. So as Alice said, if anybody missed that in the meeting, the board meeting, the board did approve us contracting with Chastain and Associates to help writing those ordinances we talked about last meeting here. So.
Basically today, we're just going to set forth where we're headed from here. Priority at this time, I believe, for this committee should be the pipeline ordinance. We do have Amoresco waiting for us to get that started, so that would be my priority. But I hope to be able to simultaneously work to achieve these other things as well. But that one is going to be the priority.
And we'll be working with them to write the ordinances and help us. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. Okay, that takes care of solar, pipeline, and wind, correct?
Yes.
So C, proposed biogas facility.
Just to update on the memorandum of understanding with the city of Amboy, the parcel that the biogas facility will be located on is half in the county's jurisdiction and half in the city of Amboy's jurisdiction. So the county is trying to work with the city of Amboy to resolve the jurisdictional issues. Memorandum of understanding has been drafted and forwarded to Matt Keegan, who is the attorney for the city of Amboy.
Thank you. And ask, do you know where that's at? I mean, it's in the ordinance.
Mhm.
What do you know about it? You know where that is going to be located at?
It is at the northwest intersection of Corregidor Road and South Baton Road.
Not far from that nutrient plant.
Correct.
How many acres it's going to take up?
5. 5 to 10, I
Nutrient putting it
believe.
in?
But no, this has nothing to do with
Simple.
nutrient. This has to do with, this is a biogas facility project that was proposed by Amoresco. They will take landfill gas, convert it into renewable natural gas. They'll put it into a pipeline, private pipeline that will go up to the Kinder Morgan pipeline and be injected into that pipeline.
Mhm.
So it doesn't have anything to do with nutrient, and it has to do with the landfill.
And it's gonna be probably east of the nutrient facility. Is a nutrient,
West,
West.
south and west.
okay, true, correct, sorry, yeah.
Right,
Right.
right across.
And then D is battery energy storage. Just ordinance discussion.
Last month, Enel provided us a draft of a battery energy storage system ordinance. Did anyone have a chance to review that? Do they have any questions, comments? That is something that we'll also be giving to Chastain and Associates to help us write the ordinance for.
So I assume that, we'd have better minds than ours looking at it. Or experience.
Right. Yep, and that's fine. I just didn't know if anyone had any comments on that, so.
So are you prioritizing?
Yep.
Solar first?
And nope, pipeline
Oh, I'm
first,
sorry, it's a-
pipeline first, and then I'm not sure, it's kind of up to
Okay.
you guys.
Okay, all right. Excuse me, any other old discussion on the old business? Okay, we have nothing down for new business. If somebody has something that needs to come before the meeting.
I have a couple of things, but I brought it to Allison D's attention yesterday. Yesterday. Just a couple, I know, I need Becky up there to remind me. But for those of you that don't know, but I assume everybody at this up front knows, I'm on both the CETA board and Black Hawk Hills board. And and they are quite concerned about, and the Easy Zone board, and they are somewhat concerned about the writing the ordinance so that it doesn't interfere with the, whereas there has been infrastructure development, such as south of Rochelle, which Kurt's well aware of there, because they don't want it to encroach. Like Dee said, our land use plan kind of pushes everything to the heavy residential areas. But solar ordinance really kind of pushes it back out again. So there's just got to be some agreement. But I've got what Jason Anderson sent me. I also have what Kevin Marks sent me. And so I supplied it to Dee and Alice, and I'll give you a copy. And that way we can be all on the same page. And I just, we don't want to cut off industrial development for the sake of some solar panels. So, which I'm in favor of solar panels too.
And it sounds like their concern is with utility scale solar. So we will look to see their thoughts on community solar. But we do understand that they are trying to preserve these areas for further development.
Yeah, it's
and we don't
not
want
the
that
mom and
here.
pop solar farms are worried about. It's when you get like over by Stewart, you got that 6,300 acre one that did actually encroach on an intersection, and the people that were developing the solar panels pulled back so that the intersection didn't come into play with their solar fields. That's all.
Okay. All that said, we have a rather brief meeting today. Due to travel very far, I apologize, but we got to go over these things the way we are. We have nothing down on the agenda for new business. Again, unless somebody has something. Let's come before the meeting. And there's no executive session. We're looking at a meeting for next month to be April 7th, if that fits everybody on the board. Hopefully works for everybody else who's attending. April 7th, 9 o'clock, same place. Nobody has anything else we need to do? Just get ready to, we're ready to adjourn. Yep.
Your timing is perfect then.
Thank you. Thank you. All you wins out. Okay, motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
And now John seconds. We are adjourned. Apologize for the short meeting.